Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel. All right, today we are going to be doing an empties video and I have a lot of things to go through, so buckle up. I'm gonna speed through some of this because there's a huge bucket here overflowing. And I just did an empties video like 3 months ago and I already need to do it again. I don't even know what's in the bottom of this thing, so let's find out together, shall we? Let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I finished a pack of these blemish patches. I got several of these at Walmart. I have been going through prenatal, like pregnancy acne, if you can tell. I need to put one of these on when I sleep. So if I don't put one of these over a particularly bad one, they kind of get aggravated and they get worse. Definitely helps it from getting worse. But would I suggest these? I don't know. I mean, they're at Walmart. Try them. I don't even remember how much I paid for these. They weren't that much. Maybe they'll work for you. Okay, so this is my Flower Beauty sponge. You can see how nasty and dirty it is. I don't know what I got on this. I'm traveling and I had it secured, but it got nastiness on it and I needed to get rid of it anyway. It's really old. You can see it's lost its color. So I recently repurchased my L'Oreal sponge and I don't like it as much as I like this one. I may go back to this one. This is super soft. When you get it wet, oh, it's like a pillow on your face. It's fantastic, but it's time to die. I'm sorry, sweetie. All right, so I also have a brush here, as you can tell. Can you see that? Can you see how these little fibers and these hairs are just... So this is an IT Cosmetics brush. It says Love Beauty Fully. I think this was it's in the shape of a heart, if you can see that. This was like a October breast cancer awareness special thing, and it did me great for a long time, and then it started to shed. You can see the line. And I was really let down. I have another IT Cosmetics foundation brush, which I love. I'm really sad about this because I like this brush, but I can't do the shedding anymore. For a $30 brush, I was a little disappointed. Okay, I have 2 hand soaps here that I finished up. This is the Winter Candy Apple and the More Summer Please. This is the Gentle Foaming Hand Soaps from Bath & Body Works. This is my favorite hand soaps that I've got. We keep these in both of our bathrooms and we actually use both bathrooms, so it takes a while for us to go through soap, and one of our bathrooms has 2 sinks that we both use, so we basically have 3 sets of soaps, and one in the kitchen that we go through. And I wasn't too crazy about the watermelon, but I really love apple anything. And I have backups in my bathroom because I like these soaps so much. Get them on sale when they have them. I recently just went and purchased some because we needed more, and they were like $3 each that day. That's the time to get them. Use your coupon. Go when they're on sale. I also finished up a hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works. This is again the Winter Candy Apple. I stash these all over the place. I keep one next to me on the couch. I keep one kind of in the kitchen area. I keep one in my purse. They're only like $1.75 and I stash them everywhere. And I love the smells, which is why I pay more for these. So that one's finished. Did me good. Did me a good job. Okay, this I haven't actually finished, but I am calling it on this sucker. In my last empties, put the conditioner in there, and I told you guys I'm pregnant and I can't do the smell anymore. And I had this shampoo just lying around as well. I don't know why I kept this. It smells, oh. So it smells like cake, but like chemical cake. Now, this does a great job as a conditioner and as a shampoo. I got this at Walgreens. I think they just started selling it. It's a Canadian brand and it's cruelty free. If you are like me and you have a lot of hair, you might like this. However, I didn't decide to chuck this because of the formula. It was the smell. It's very different from anything else I've had, but as I've been pregnant, the shower is a problem for me. It's warm and it's moist, and if I can't stand the smell, I'm gonna get nauseous in the shower. TMI, but that's the truth. So I'm gonna say goodbye to that puppy. I just can't do it anymore. I also finished up a travel size of the Pureology Smooth Perfection shampoo. I took this traveling on vacation. I had my hair like, I had highlights. So any of the Pureology would have done, but I just grabbed this. Since I'd gotten them highlighted, I really wanted something that was extremely moisturizing for my hair since I've kind of dried it out. And I've had Pureology in the past and I actually really like it. But I've been experimenting with different hair care products over the last year, and I knew that when we were done with our vacation I was going to get a full size of shampoo and conditioner because I'm running low. So I didn't purchase the big bottle, but I like the shampoo. It does a good job. It lasted me all week, and I don't think I'd purchase the large size of this. I like it, but not enough to purchase a large size of this. But for travel, that's great. This is the Diva Curl Wave Maker for texture and volume. I don't know how I feel about this. This came in a kit. When I started doing like a more wavy hair journey like a year ago, I got a Diva Curl starter kit and this came with it. And I finished the shampoo and conditioner, and this, I didn't like it at first. But I think the problem was I wasn't putting enough moisture in my hair when I applied this for this to work. I also have I have dense hair. I have a lot of hair, but it is very, very fine individually. So it gets very tangled and product really weighs it down. So I might give this another go in the future, but my initial having gone through this, I don't know if I did it wrong or not, but I didn't like it. But I may give it a second try because I know people rave about it. I'm on the fence about it. I also finished up a Shea Moisture 100% Pure Argan Oil. I have been using argan oil on my face for a really long time because I feel like I have really dry skin. But then once I got the pregnancy acne and it came off the birth control and all that stuff, I kind of felt like it broke me out. So I instead started to use this just a little bit on the ends of my hair at night before I wash it in the morning. Because like I said, I color treated my hair and I feel like some days it's like really dry. It does a great job. I was using the Josie Maran argan oil for the longest time, and I kind of started to get to the point where it was like, this is so much money. I picked this up. I think I got this at Walmart for like fraction, and it's lasted me forever. It's 1.6 fluid ounces, and it's the same stuff. To save yourself some money, Shea Moisture argan oil. They have a whole line. I know they sell this at my Ulta, and they have several different kinds, not just argan oil, jojoba oil and things like that. Like, I would go with this instead of the really expensive stuff if I were you, but I'm not, so make your own choice. I also finished up a hand cream. This is the Neutrogena Norwegian Formula hand cream that's fragrance free. I think it was Dr. Dre here on YouTube suggested this. I didn't like this. It is really, really, really thick. It's almost like putting Vaseline on your hands. What I ended up having to do to be comfortable with this stuff was emulsifying it with water, so it would actually spread all over my hand. I'm not gonna repurchase this. I've come to the conclusion with lotion, I prefer more of like a shea butter type of consistency. I don't like it too watery, and I don't like it too waxy, and that's what this is. I finished up another sunscreen. This is the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence with SPF 50 PA++++. You cannot get this here in the States unless you buy it off of another website. I got this off Amazon. I've also seen this on Yes Style. I think the last time I was on there. You can get that here because this is a Japanese sunscreen. I don't read Japanese and it's all in Japanese. So this is one thing that I'm not sure of because I liked how well this went on the face. The Watery Essence is a great name for this. But after I got like halfway through, I started to notice that I feel like there's alcohol in this. It smells like there's alcohol in this. But I don't know if there's alcohol because this is all in Japanese and I can't read Japanese. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. If I'm wrong, let me know. But, I finished up a rollerball, you guys. You should see, I have a tray full of like perfumes and rollerballs and samples. And I had all of this stuff stashed all over the house and I finally put it in one place. And it's ridiculous. For me, it's ridiculous. But the fact that I went through Rollerball says that this is one of my favorite scents on the planet Earth. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau de Toilette. And it, oh my gosh, I have such memories tied to this. It's a citrusy perfume. I mean, if you haven't tried this yet, I'm sure everybody has. Like a lemony scent, like a lemongrass kind of thing. Oh my gosh. I actually purchased one thing from Sephora that's arriving tomorrow, and I never cash in my points except for things that I really want. And they had it wasn't a rollerball, but it was a really small size of this in there, and I snapped it up because I was like, I'm out of mine. And this is something that I always have in my collection. Always. I love this scent. Mwah. I'm buying you again. You guys, I finally finished this concealer. I've been talking about this concealer since I started my channel, wanting to finish it. And over vacation, I finally finished it. I had it in Fair. Good God, this thing lasted me forever. And I replaced it, and I will show you in my what have I bought so far video, because it's been a while since I've updated you guys what I replaced it with. But I finally panned that puppy. You remember when everybody and their mom had this concealer? That's probably when I bought it, and that's probably how long it took for me to, use this up. But there are so many concealers out there, and I just want to try the whole world, so putting her away for a while. I finished another foundation. The Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I have this in the shade LW2. I really liked the finish of this foundation, just like everybody else. It's gorgeous. It has a huge doe foot applicator, but ASMR there for you. I think this breaks me out. I don't think I'm going to buy in this again. It makes me sad. I finished up this brow pencil, e.l.f. This brow pencil in taupe, I think. Yes, taupe. But I recently switched to the blonde shade. I can get away with both. I'm looking at my eyebrows because I didn't use it today and I remembered that. I can get away with both, but I can go more ham if I use the blonde shade. And it makes my eyebrows look more natural if that's what I want. This is a shade that, like I said, I can get away with, but I think I have to go a little lighter. But this is my favorite drugstore like brow thing. It is so cheap. It's $2, and this is like my 5th tube that well, maybe that's my 5th tube, but I've gotten rid of several because I love this guy so much. I will probably always use this. Just saying. Another foundation. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade 202. Creamy Natural. This is a very dewy foundation, and I liked the dewiness. I liked the consistency. But towards the end, and maybe I'm wrong, I kind of felt like my glow was really like manufactured. Does that make any sense? Like I felt like a disco ball. Is it just me? Everybody loves this stuff. Did it always seem like that the whole time I was using this, or was it just towards the end when it started to get done? I would be looking at myself and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it went on great at first. And then I would look at myself like in the mirror in person and be like, oh. So I will not say no to this, and I will probably try this again at some point because maybe it's just this bottle. I liked the formula, but I don't know. Tell me if you've had problems with this because everybody loves it. Is it just me? Did I get the wrong shade? What's going on with this? Okay, this is a sample. However, this is the Belief, the True Cream Moisture Balm. Not the Aqua Bomb, the Moisture Balm. Guys, I loved this. I have never done a sample of something and been like, I am in trouble. I like this so much. So much. I only used it twice. I used it at night and I didn't even use that much, but I woke up and my skin was baby soft. And I am almost out of my moisturizer. And I really want to use my budget for the month to buy this. It's really thick. I think it'll last me a while. I might get that like really small pot and see how it goes. But I fell in love with this guy. Okay, this is the Essence Cushion Liner in black. Everybody was talking about how great this was. And I used it and I hated it. It didn't get me black at all. It was like watercolors on my eyes. And then it dried out super fast. Good thing it was only a few bucks because it was a waste of money. I am sorry if you liked this. I did not. I'm kind of all over the place with this stuff. I should have like categorized this. I had two little samples that I used up. This is the CEO Vitamin C Brightening Serum from Sunday Riley. I don't really like vitamin C serums. They kind of burn my skin. And this wasn't really enough to for me to know if it did anything or not, and I am not paying the money for that too. But Sunday Riley full price stuff, it's not gonna happen. And this is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. I liked this, it was okay. It wasn't the best. That Belief knocked this out of the park. So, glad I got to sample that, but I won't be buying the Purity. I need more bang for my buck than what it can offer me. Pencil, another brow pencil from Wet n Wild. The retractable brow pencil. Oh, that's the spoolie. The retractable brow pencil from Wet n Wild. It is a triangle shape. I didn't like this. So I ended up giving away my backups that I had bought for some stupid reason. They were cheap on sale to Project Beauty Share because I didn't like the way my brows looked with this. I also finished up a brow pencil. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Brow. It is really, really tiny. I don't know if no. It is so small. Which I would have liked to have done detail work with, and I liked how skinny this was, but my problem with this was that it kept breaking off. And I wasn't like pushing really hard. I was being very delicate and it just kept breaking off and I kept losing product all over the floor. So this had potential, but that's gonna be a no for me. Here's an eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Liner Gel. It's gel liner. I did not like this. I found it bled everywhere, and if I tried to tight line, it would just get all over my skin. I don't know what it is about my skin. It doesn't like being tight lined, and it's smudged like no one's business. So, no to you. No. Oh, I have a little sample. This is a sample of perfume that I finally went through. This is the Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon. I love getting perfume samples because I smelled this and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. In fact, I loved it so much that I spent part of my budget buying a bigger thing of it. This was $50 something, like $49. And I bit the bullet and I don't have any regrets. I liked this perfume. This is the last thing I have in here before we get to the mascaras because I have a lot. This is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This is the, that I have tried, best eyebrow gel that I've tried. In order for my eyebrow hairs are very unruly. In order for my eyebrow hairs to stay in place, I need something that is really hard. I figured that out. I want something really hard to stay these things in place, and this is perfect. This is great. I haven't tried the Anastasia one that everyone says this is a dupe for, but if that's the kind of like brow you like, I would go for this. I liked it. I don't know why I haven't repurchased it. I tend to not, I don't know. I just kind of let them do whatever they want. Maybe if I had this again, I would. I don't know if I want to spend part of my budget on this though. But I as a gel, I bet as an eyebrow gel, I do recommend that. Okay, the last few things that I have in here are mascaras, and I have a bunch. I'm gonna get through the ones that I'll just explain. Okay, so I went through a L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is my brown one? Yeah, this is in black brown. So before I started my no buy, I had a black L'Oreal Lash Paradise and I had a brown one. And I would wear the black brown on days I didn't have any liner or anything on, and the black when I did. This is my favorite mascara at the moment. It has been for like a year and a half. And I think this just expired. Like, I wasn't wearing it enough and it went bad, but I love this mascara. Mwah. Also, I went through a Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini waterproof. Now here's the problem. I love how small this wand is. Can you see that? To do bottom lashes, and I have a problem of getting to the roots of my lashes, because my lashes, I have long lashes, but they grow straight down. So I try to curl them, and then, oh, you can see my lipstick. But I tried to do this because I liked the IT Cosmetics, you know, that really, really tiny wand, but I didn't want to pay that price. So I got this, I liked it, but here's the problem. The non-waterproof formula smudges on me, and the waterproof formula, I think I am allergic. I think I'm allergic to waterproof mascara. Every time I wear waterproof mascara, I only do it on the bottom, but I will go and I'll take off my makeup and I will do a really good job. No accusing. And the next day, it's like I have conjunctivitis. My eyes will be red. It looks like I'm on drugs, and I've got gunk everywhere. Every single time, no matter what the brand, no matter what the color, if it's waterproof, my eyes rebel in the worst way. So I didn't finish this. I just tossed it after I found it in the drawer because my eyes said no. I have 5 more mascaras here. There are mini size samples of mascara. So what my sister and I did for Christmas this year is we bought a whole bunch of stuff from Sephora in like mini trial sizes, and then we split the difference with each other and just paid each other the difference. We had a bunch of mascaras. I gave her like this regular size mascaras. She said she didn't really care which ones I chose, so I chose the ones I hadn't tried before. So I have spent the past 6 months, or less, I think I finished these before then, trying out these different mascaras. And I have thoughts. There's one in here that's missing. There's one that's missing, but I know what it was because that's the only one I liked. Okay, so I'm just going to reach in here randomly. Oh, okay, this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I didn't like this. Look at that goo. This is why I didn't like this. Look at how disgusting this is. Look at how much gunk is on this brush. I am somebody who likes a wetter formula for mascara, and I didn't feel like it did anything for my lashes, and it just clumped like crazy. And I was like, Marc Jacobs, like, I am glad that I tried you out before buying a huge tube of your stuff, because I didn't like that at all. This is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I'm not going to purchase this. This is a plastic wand, if you can see. I don't know what its claims are to be on it. Oh, volumizing, bigger, badder, volumizing mascara. I don't. Where am I getting with this? I tend to find that I like one, yes, a wetter formula, but also at the same time fluffier lashes, if that makes sense. When I see it, I know I like it. And this, I felt like wasn't volumizing enough for me. And it wasn't really lengthening either. It was just kind of blah. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was meh. Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. I'm trying to open this. This isn't a triangular tube, which is kind of strange. It's just like, I didn't even finish this because I didn't like this. And I can't even remember why. I only tried it a couple times and I was like, nope, nope, nah, 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 no. I didn't feel like it volumized. I didn't feel like it lengthened. I felt like this is way too much money. I've heard good things about, nope, that's Charlotte Tilbury, never mind. Oh, I remember, it didn't keep my curl in my lashes. It just, they fell right down. So I didn't like the Caution Mascara from Hourglass. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Now, I will be honest, this is very heavy packaging if you haven't heard. I gave this such a try. Out of all of these little mascaras I tried this the longest. I really did. Look, this is a humongous wand, which I don't like. I don't like big wands like that because like I said, I have trouble getting to my roots of my lashes. So if the wand is gonna be huge, I'm gonna either stab myself in the eye or get it everywhere. But the formula was all right. So I kept at it and kept at it and kept at it and kept at it. And I just couldn't wait to get over this. I will tell you that if you buy this mascara, this is gonna last you a while. This is not one that dries out. This is not one that's going to quit on you. The formula will just keep coming out and keep going and keep going and keep going. And I didn't like the way this looked on my lashes. It was, again, it was okay, but it wasn't the best. And like I said, that wand, so no, I'm not going to buy a full size of this because the wand was just like, nah. But I do love how heavy this is. This is heavy. It's very luxurious feeling. There's only two left, one that I don't have here. But here's the worst offender. This is the Smashbox Super Fam Fanned Out Mascara. This, I can't say that word here on this channel. I only used this once. This was so offensive. It made my lashes, like 3 lashes on my lashes. I have never in my life, out of all the mascaras I've tried, ever been so disgusted with the way my lashes look. And this is higher end. I couldn't stand it. I'm not gonna touch this with a 10-foot pole. I tried it and I'm like, are you serious? It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. My lashes were like 4, like, and not like nice clumpy lashes, but like, ew, spider legs, ew. But it didn't give me volume. It didn't give me length. It didn't give me anything. It offends me how much they want for this and how terrible this is. I've said my piece. And the last item that I have here for you today, I don't know where I put it. I don't know if I accidentally threw it out, but the last little mascara I had was the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. No, that's Better Than Sex. Oops. Let me start again. The It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is one of my top favorite mascaras. So I really enjoyed using that one. I love the formula. I love how it curls and lengthens and volumizes. But I don't know if I would go for a full tube of that. It's like $25. And that hurts my heart to pay that much money for a mascara. when I've got one that I pay like 12 bucks for and I like just as much. That was the best one out of all of them. That Smashbox one was the horriblest. Worst. Grammar. That was the worst one. Okay, you guys. So that is it. That is all of my empties. I had a lot of empties for myself. I went through a lot of my stuff and I'm very proud. Being on this no-buy for makeup and beauty and things this year has really forced me to use what I have. So thank you for sticking around this long if you made it to the very, very end. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe before you leave, and I will catch you later.